Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps 2. We're here finally in Russia. Axe Operations 1941. We've been assigned to Army Group North, it seems like. As the first mission is called Raseinai. I just confirmed our orders, my General. Operation Barbarossa is to commence immediately. Our forces are deployed in the Baltic and are going to be moving out within minutes. Our initial role to play is quite an important one and will likely set the pace for our invasion of the Soviet Union. I did receive a last-minute update from High Command though. It appears we're not going to be formally attached to Army Group North after all. A situation I will attempt to better explain when we have the luxury of time to do so. Primary objective, control Raseinai at the end of the scenario. Bonus objective, control Vilnius. I said it was Vilnius, not Vilnius. Not so sure now anymore. Did I always pronounce it wrong? Vilnius. And Baisogala. I'm quite sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but oh well. Destroy 30 aircraft. With the advantage of total surprise, we should be able to sweep the unprepared border defenses aside with little effort. Additionally, and perhaps most importantly, we can also strike at the various Soviet-controlled airfields across the region. Pre-invasion air recon photos have provided us proof that these airfields are packed with idle Soviet fighters and bombers. They'll be at our mercy, and the more of them we can bomb with our Stukas or overrun with our ground forces, the less we'll have to fight in the air. We must assume the Soviets will eventually respond to our invasion, so these enemy aircraft will not remain idle for long. We should definitely focus on destroying as many of them as possible, as quickly as possible. After that, our mission is to clear a path for Army Group North to begin their long advance to Leningrad. I will do my best to explain more after the mission is over. Our removal from operating under Army Group North was apparently a last-second change to the plans and affects your command exclusively, but for now we have an invasion to lead. To victory for Germany. My General, I've received a special offer from our allies. It seems the Italians and Hungarians are willing to lend off a collection of their tanks in exchange for a considerable amount of supplies. The Italians are offering some light flame tanks and a brand new medium tank design, while the Hungarians have more of their Toldi tanks up for trade. They're asking for what will amount to half of our supply stockpile in exchange though, so I might want to consider this offer carefully. Can we afford to exchange half our supplies? Yeah, sure. This is a... So now I have some insanely experienced anti-tank units. I guess I'll put them to good use. Also anti-aircraft. Like, having all these guys is pretty insane at this stage. So, yeah. I'm actually quite sure. I'm gonna unassign that. Camouflage, maybe. I mean, the Stur Emil. With that overrun, let's go to the awards. If I can get it to have Steamroller, that would be quite useful. The problem, as always, with, I guess, an anti-tank unit like this is that the enemy is just very likely to go after it. We'll see. I guess for now, I'll just move everything to the reserve and we'll take it from there. Alright, let's get to work with the deployment. We'll have to do a couple of changes as well to our unit roster, as usual, so let's get to work. There we go. Then we need 4 fighters. I should probably... Yeah, keep that there. I don't care. But there is a landing attack that I can actually put on an infantry. That's on the sign. Pretty much every single time that I switch this up, I have to kind of do all of that. And I do have the camouflage that should be taken away because I'm not going to deploy these. I will deploy those guys, but I'm going to have to put them to 12. No need to keep these as high as before. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, let's go to the fighters. I need 4 of them. 1. And let's give them readiness. I need the fast learner hero somewhere. I'll have to take a look where that is. I also kind of needed the double attack on you, but I think I have them somewhere else. On you, I believe, yeah. That's all gonna get unassigned. There we go. Fast deployment shock tactics. That's exactly what you need. We're from an needs lethal attack and ignores entrenchments. Yep. You were free regardless. Bam. You need fast learner. And yeah, they already have double attack. Excellent. Let's deploy the Air Force. Alright. I guess I want one more artillery. That's going to be these at that point. Here we go. Let's take the Stur Emil. Put it back to 10 though. And I want to give them at the very least the camouflage. There we go. I'll take one recon at least. Then tanks. You already have overwhelming attack, scavenger, and envelopment. So you're done. And I want you The thing is that I kind of want to take Albert Kirscher and put them on the Neubaufahrzeug, because they'll probably benefit most from it now that I'm not using it anymore as a way to surrender. And then the thing is that when it comes to no retaliation, what I want to do is I want to get the Azul infantry, and I want to at the very least assign it overrun for now. Then, in a way, I would need Butcher at the very least. But the question is, do I also give them Ola Deer or no retaliation? And maybe I should just not give them Butcher. They might not need it. Let's just give them both Ola Deer and no retaliation. And then I should give them this. And let's actually take a look at the overstrength. Because if I just overstrength them to 10, didn't seem to add any additional oh, yeah, right. I haven't actually deployed it. Yeah, let's just do that for now. The Neubaufahrzeug should then I mean, there have to be enough ways for them to not get retaliated, right? Let's just try to compensate by giving them thorough preparation at this stage. Next, you. You should, lightning attack is just not that important for them. Should give them combat luck. And get them probably back to 12. These guys are not the powerhouse that they were before, so it's really just about dimming down some units. What I can do though is well, not only do I want to give them these trucks, but if I give these Butcher, ignore entrenchment, that would be quite good. Then just get them first aid. Then we'll have these pioneers. I'll get this. We've got river assault. Flag killer, so then they're very good at taking cities. Sure. Now, we'll need another pioneers. And I guess these SDR. They'll just defend pretty well. Maybe I can still sneak in one more tank. Actually, that's I need some upgrades. So what I need to do here is let's switch these to the Panzer 3F. And then get them out. Apparently Panzer 3F this way only takes 3 slots. You haven't gotten any over on hero yet, so you have 17. Okay, so I should probably take these guys in order to get the steamroller. And let's get some heroes. These are really the only ones that I can use here now. Zip. And let's take a look at a few of these heroes then. So, what do we have? 2 move actions per turn. What could that be useful on? I guess maybe the artillery. Then these legendary ones, they don't actually give me prestige per turn. Actually, I haven't checked for a while, but I believe they don't. Doesn't get damage from support fire. Is that useful on them? Or them? Not really. I should probably just stick that to one of my bombers here. Because it's, I guess, almost only really good on bombers. How could I forget Rudel? Some unbelievable. How could I forget Rudel? Zoop. There we go. And then I can pretty much just give it another lightning strike to another one of these guys. It's just technically it works against artillery too, but yeah, it'll be fine. All right, here we go. Let's start. No. Oh, I don't have the Neubau for it, so I can. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. You guys have 4 movement, but they can stick to the back. Let's see though. Pioneers, Wehrmacht infantry. Here we go. I need the surrender artillery on this one. But I need to switch up the tanks. Okay. Yeah, so the idea is to try and get as many overruns as possible with the Azul infantry. Oh yeah, they wouldn't get it because it's in the city. Well, already messed that one up. Sweet. Man, I'm not having a lot of luck here. Jeez. Okay. I'll try to move. They probably will not have that many things on the ground. I'll try to just take down as many of these as possible, as fast as possible. While also trying to protect my units. Yeah, they do have some, it seems. It's 12, huh? Let's go. And yeah, I already shut it down. Nice. Maybe it's not prudent to leave them by themselves. This is a double attack. This is a good place for overruns for the Azul infantry. Ah, such a shame that they cannot choose the extended movement there. Ah. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't really matter what I attack because I'm gonna get 3 overruns anyway. Then let's just go in here first. I also cannot reach that, so let's just use them to take this airfield for the moment. Don't want to let Rudo go to waste here, so at the very least they can do that. Okay, talking about a disappointment. I'm definitely trying to also take down as many Soviet aircraft on the ground as I possibly can. Meanwhile, I'll also be overextending a little bit, but that should be fine. Enemy doesn't seem to be particularly aggressive. So I guess we'll keep moving. Next airfield would be at Vilnius. Not sure how quickly we can get there. Well, let's transport them to that airfield while, I guess for the recon, yeah, it's not 100% safe, but it's not that big of a deal for them at least. So it should be okay. Yeah, let's put you here and then shell both of them. This way I can use them to attack there. You to attack here. You to attack here. And they should not be able to see these. At least not currently, unless they have a recon, which is unlikely. You cannot move. Let's move forward. It would be nice to also get these 2 airfields, but we'll see whether we can make it or not. Having these guys forward, okay, they don't seem to. Not too happy about that ambush necessarily. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not too concerned. That's probably something that we can resolve rather quickly. No overrun. Come on. Seems like they're basically at the threshold between potentially getting an overrun and just straight up not getting it. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, so I can't just straight up go there. I probably can. This is a bit of a weak play, but I kind of want to kill this. There. No reason, I guess, not to attack. And what I'll do is I'll actually move these guys in here so they can take the airfield and attack that on the next turn. So then I guess we're good. Kind of strange that they're trying to fill it up. Or that they're trying to fill up that city. Two movements, so they can go one movement, attack. Go in here. Start there. That's never going to give an overrun, so... Doesn't look like there's anything else going on around Vilnius. So I might just as well move up. As for you, the weather is not great. Sweet, I'm especially happy by that last overrun, to be honest. Let's take a look. There's nothing in here, so I can also take that. I'm still just desperately trying to finish off as many of those things as possible. Let's see, because this is somewhat closer to that area, I think. I want to get at least the fighters in there. Yeah, so it was surely not empty. Well, they can't see that, so who knows. Would also still like to take that village. Yeah, sure. Strange movement indeed, but at any rate, I'm going to end the video here. Seems like they started getting their planes up and running. I'm going to end the video here. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Wow. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, see you then, and bye-bye.